So as we were discussing in the last video regarding the IAM user not able to access any of the services because of not having the right permissions being set during the user creation process. So in this video, we will be discussing about how to set the permissions, how to assign the permission to the IAM user through the identity and access management console. So as you can see, I have logged in again using my root account. So I will be going to the IAM management console and I'll go to the users, and over here I can see the user check that I created, right? It is not being assigned to any of the groups, right? So let's say I go here and I click over this. As you can see, I don't, this user does not have any permissions yet. So we can add permissions, right? So over here you can see no user groups, right? And then the other information that you can see over here, since so I'll come back to assigning the permissions. So I'll click on add permissions. There are three ways, as you can see. I can add this user to a particular group, and I can attach existing policies directly. So let me search for S3. So as I can see over here, Amazon S3 full access. So I'll select this policy, okay? And over here you can see, the details related to the policy. It provides full access to all buckets via AWS Management Console. So if I need to access the buckets, so I can assign this policy to my user, right? So I'll click on next and I'll say add permissions. Now my user ID has full access to use AWS S3 service, right? So I will log out from my root account again to access the IAM user that I created. I'll click on sign into console and I'll say trail data admin, trail data admin as my account ID. I'll click on next and I'll say my IAM username as Jack, and I'll say the password as jack@123. Let's hope I'm able to sign in. Yes, I'm able to sign into the console, right? And now if I go to S3, I will be able to access the buckets. I can create the buckets. As you can see, there are no buckets created as of now. So, we can always create a bucket, right? And I can store documents in the buckets that I created, right? But having said that, if I go to the EC2 service, I still would not be able to access because my user ID has only access for S3 buckets as previously done, right? So we can tailor the access through the appropriate policies and through appropriate groups, right? So let me go back and again log in to my root account. I'll click on sign in using root account credentials. I click on sign in and I'll enter my MFA code. I click on submit. And again, I'll go to the IAM management console to discuss about the groups. Now I have two users created, right? And now my user Jack has permission on S3, right? Full access, but it is not being assigned to any of the groups. So let's discuss about groups, right? So as we can see over here, three groups are already created, and I would just select one group randomly to just check the information. So again, users can be assigned to a group, right, to have a certain set of tailored permission set. So we can enable this strategy through groups, right? We can create a group, let's say EC2 admin. So this is a group that will have all the admin permissions, all the policies attached related to Amazon EC2 full access, as you can see, right, to this group. And if I am assigning any user to this group, that user will definitely get the admin access to the EC2. So let me go back to the user Jack, and I'll try to assign a group. Previously, I assigned a direct policy enabling S3 bucket direct access. Now I will be assigning a group named EC2 admin that has a policy attached to the group that gives the admin access, full access on EC2. So I'll say add to groups, and now my user has one group attached. My user is a part of group EC2 admin as well. So let's say what effect this will have. I will log out from my root credentials and I will log in using the IAM user Jack. So I'll say sign into a different account. I will pass on the account alias trail data admin, and I'll say next. And then I will enter my IAM username as Jack, and the password would be jack@123. I say sign in. And now if I try to access the EC2 service, let's say I want to create some instances. Now I am able to see the running instances. I can launch the instance, right? I would not be getting any kind of access denied message because the group to which my user ID belongs has an IAM policy that grants Amazon EC2 full access, right? So this is how we can control, we can tailor the access through attaching direct policies or through assigning users to a particular group, right? Thank you guys. That's all from the IAM management console. Stay tuned for further videos. Thank you.